Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing great. So, are we ready for July, August, and September? I know I am. Have you guessed what the mystery theme is? I bet you have. But we're going to continue. Again, I'm not going to let you know what the theme is until I do the full planner reveal. Probably next Wednesday is when I'll get that video posted. I'm waiting on one little thing I need, and hopefully I'm going to get it this weekend. But anyway, on to the painting. So when I think of July, I think of summer. You're right in the middle of summer, nice sunny hot days. And as a child, what better way to spend a summer day than to ride a bicycle? So that is what I am going to be doing, is having a bicycle on here. But first, I wanted to create my background, and I just have this butterfly stamp because, in the summertime, there's lots of insects roaming around, and usually butterflies are in full bloom by July. And I got this stamp from a card making magazine. So it's just from that. And as you saw, I'm using my archival inks in all these different bluish, tealish colors because I just feel like that complemented the blue sky very well. So once that's done, I'm going to use the bicycle stamp, again, that came with the card making magazine. And I'm just placing the bike down in the tires and kind of marking where the tires need to go. And I will use black archival ink on the tires. But on the bicycle, I am going to be using my Simon Says stamp in beige. Because when you use beige, you can still kind of see the lines, but you can watercolor over it, and then therefore it doesn't have that harsh line of the black. So that was what I wanted to do, and I wanted to paint my bicycle purple because purple is my favorite color. And so I just used the stamp to use the guidelines just to paint over the lines. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'm double talking. I just got finished drinking a cup of coffee, so I don't know. I think my brain is just like gone haywire. But anyway, where there needs to be purple, I put purple, and I think the only place that I put black is like at the pedals and down where the chain and all that will end up going, and the seat. But I think it came out super, super cute. I could have probably drawn the bicycle, but it would not have looked good at all. So I don't know. At first I thought, is this cheating? And then I was like, no, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. It still looks cute. And I wanted to go over the black just to brighten it up a little bit. Then I'm using Payne's Gray there at the bottom to kind of, shadow it and to ground it to make it look like it's on. I don't know why you just told me that. And again, using Pitt pens to write down the wording, and it's going to say, I want to ride my bicycle. So I thought that was appropriate. And I will, of course, make sure that's good and dry before I move on to erase it. And I'll just use my gel pen, my white gel pen, to put little highlights on the bicycle and on the wording. Put little hearts because we all love a nice summer day. Yeah, put little dots. Figure that would make it a little different than to just, put little put lines on it. I think that looks cute. And there I was showing where I got the stamps from. And that will be it for July. Now we'll move on to August. And August, of course, is near the end of summer. We're getting into September, which will turn into fall. And usually the kiddies go back to school in August. So your summer days are drifting away. And so I wanted to, when I thought of that, because that's what the wording will say, summer days drifting away, I thought of a boat on water drifting, like when it's tethered to a post, how it just kind of sways and drifts, So that is the inspiration for this guy. And so I will paint a boat in water tethered to a post, waiting to be taken back out to sea. And I purposefully left the sky looking very streaky, almost like it's like a storm, maybe a brewing, maybe on the horizon type deal. So yeah, that was purposefully done. So I will just be quiet and let you see how this is done. Oh, I will say though that this was another thing that I learned in the one course that I am taking. So then I thought it needs for it to look more watery, so I just added a little bit of green at the bottom to kind of make a difference between the horizon and the water. So I don't know if that was necessary to do. I think it was looking fine, but when you're in the middle of doing something, you know, especially for me, I tend to overdo a lot. Sometimes I don't know when to walk away. Again, just using my white gel pen to kind of just put some zhuzh up. And that is going to be August. And then for September, I use the trick of spraying the paper with water first, and then using my brush to add blue, because now you know fall is coming and our leaves will start to turn red and gold, right, and brown. And I just have this leaf, I think it's from a Fiskars stamp set, and I'm just using archival inks and the Nuvo inks in brown, two brown colors, and a yellow color and an orange color, to kind of just add to the background here, just to give it some texture and some. I go ahead and put my wording and my lines in to know where I want to put the trees, because I want to do 3 trees in the painting. So I wanted to make sure that I had room for the trees. And then I just used the technique again like I did in January, and use just different greens mixed together. And I will also use a yellow and a red to create 3 trees. And again, I love this technique of ways of creating a tree. And I'm using a rigger brush. I don't know the difference really between a rigger brush and a script brush, to be honest with you. The rigger brush may hold more water. It may be a little bit rounder. I'm not sure. Or it just might be that it's called one thing over in the UK than over here. I don't know, because the instructor that the course is from, he's from the UK, and you know, he was like, this is what you need, rigger brushes, and I'm like, well, okay, I will get them. So I'm not sure what the difference is. And then just the other day, Joann's, I went to their clearance area and they had some script brushes on clearance, really, really, really cheap. And I went ahead and bought them, and then when I got them home, I'm like, oh my gosh, these look totally like the rigger brushes that I have. I'm so confused. So I don't know. And I Googled it, and it pretty much just said that there really is no difference. The only difference may be that the barrel's just a little bit fatter so that it can hold more water, the rigger brush. So I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. But anyway, I do love these little trees. I think they turned out so cute. And I'm not that confident in my watercoloring to kind of do a tutorial or to tell you specifically this, that, and the other, you know, like the colors and all that, because I'm so very, 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 very new to this. And so I feel comfortable doing just the fast painting, that like what you're seeing here, and me just telling you the colors that I used, than to go into more detail. So if you're wondering. But anyway, I'm going to splatter. I'm just going to use those 3 colors just to kind of, and I wanted it little splatters. That's why I'm using a little brush to do that. So I didn't want big splatters. I wanted it to be kind of subtle. So, but that's it for my 3 months for July, August, and September. And the wording on this is going to be the autumn leaves of red and gold, in case it's hard to see there with the pencil. That'll be it for this video. There will be pictures on the end in case you want to see them more close up. So I appreciate y'all watching. I hope it inspired you. All right, y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.